Hello guys, what is up? It's your boy SYG Uchiha here, and today I want to talk about my thoughts on the supply drop system and what I'm gonna be doing with this with the supply drops. So as we know, Modern Warfare Remastered just received 3 new ranged weapons, I believe 46 new camos, and calling cards, and a whole bunch more, basically. And what I want to talk about is why I'm not going to be buying supply drops. People, my friends, a lot of people actually ask me, they're like, dude, I like buying supply drops. They're like, you know, every once in a while I'll buy supply drops. And they're like, why don't you buy supply drops? Because I've told them I don't buy supply drops. And honestly, even if I don't understand why they keep deciding to bring in these DLC weapons, because Modern Warfare Remastered, if you remember in the beginning, they were talking about saying, like, obviously when the supply drops were added into the game, they were all like, oh yeah, they're only going to be cosmetic, you know. We're not gonna add in any non-cosmetic weaponry or anything. The game's gonna be very balanced. So, you know, we took Ravensoft's word for it. Right, and I know everybody blames Activision, and yes, Activision does have a huge part in putting in these supply drops into the game and making the game not as good as what it used to be, or however now, or like however you like your Call of Duties now. I mean, if you like your Call of Duties now, good for you. I mean, I'm not hating on you or anything, but everybody goes to blame Activision, and I mean, yes, Activision, like I said, is a huge part of why supply drops are still in Call of Duty nowadays. But you know what? I also believe that it has something to do with Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Games, and Treyarch. I'm not gonna be pinning this one on Activision right now. I'm gonna be totally focusing on the game makers, and this is where I'm just kind of like, you know what? They lied to us, okay? Ravensoft lied to us. Now, lying is they've lied to us twice now, actually. This is the second time they've lied to us, and I just cannot support a lying community or a lying game maker. You know, that's just not something I want to do. I do not want to support someone who tells me one thing and then brings something else, or, you know, like, or completely went against what they said they were not going to do this year, or what they weren't going to do to the game and stuff. Now, obviously, they did admit to supply drops being in the game, but what I'm trying to say overall is that the fact that they lied to us, you know, and not just once, but this is the second goddamn time. Now, not specifically Ravensoft, but I believe Treyarch, around the beginning of Black Ops 3's life cycle, they said, we're only going to keep it cosmetic. Only cosmetic, you know, we're going to stay loyal to what the Call of Duty community wants. And so, Treyarch blames Activision for putting in supply drops and stuff. And I do believe them to a certain extent. But we can't continue to just blame Activision. I mean, we've already gone over how everybody knows how Activision, they're just a terrible publisher. Terrible fucking publisher. And they do a lot of things that the community of Call of Duty does not appreciate. And there's a hive. I'm gonna get killed. No, I'm not. Let's go, boys. Okay, there's a guy still out there. Is he? Yep. Oh my god, get wrecked, kid. Where is he gonna come from? I don't really want to stay out here to find that out. Oh crap, he's up here. Well, my teammates come to save me. But yeah, they've lied to us several different times, and I just don't feel like really supporting a lying company. And we already know how Activision is definitely one of those type of people that will lie to get money. We've seen now that Activision's focus and the game makers' focus of Call of Duty, the game making of Call of Duty, the developers, that they honestly are more interested in the money than the community now. Back in the day, I really feel like they just cared about making the community happy and making a good buck, you know? Making good money off of their game, right? And Call of Duty's been the best-selling franchise. I mean, I don't know how Infinite Warfare made the best-selling franchise, but I mean, it did again. Best-selling game of the year. It made it. I'm surprised. I'm dreadfully surprised. And I'm kind of disappointed to hear that, actually, because I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 1 as well, and Battlefield 1 is so much better than Infinite Warfare. I'm usually not this I'm not usually that rude to the Call of Duty genre, you know. I usually give it the benefit of the doubt, but I'm just tired of seeing these same shit over and over again, repeatedly coming into Call of Duty. It's just getting annoying. And so the fact that these companies, I'm sorry, are lying to us about adding in only cosmetics, and then way later on down the road, or whenever they decide to do it, add in non-cosmetics, that is something that, oh god. Okay, I'm sorry guys, that was shitty of me. That is something that pisses me off that they'll lie about. I just do not appreciate it. I don't like seeing the fact that they will lie to us. I mean, if they're gonna lie to us now, if they've lied to us 2 times, what makes you think they won't lie to us again? You know, I know supply drops are gonna be in future Call of Duty. Call of Duty 2017 is most definitely going to have supply drops. I have no doubt in my mind. But at the same time, you know, if it's only cosmetic, I'm okay with it. But they lied to us, and that's what really just pisses me off, is that they lied to us. And they continuously have done it now twice, as I've mentioned several different times. And I just don't think that's good. I don't think it's good that they are lying to the people that buy their game. That's not what they're supposed to do. If they're lying to people that buy their game, there's a problem. And so I'm just not going to be supporting supply drops at all. I mean, yeah, sure. If I get crypto keys or depot or whatever it is, or just keys from Infinite Warfare, not that I play Infinite Warfare that much, but if I do, it's not going to be from purchasing COD points. It's just going to be solidly from earning them in game. I'm okay with that. But, you know, I'm not supporting the supply drops anymore. Because, I mean, I could go through 100, 150 supply drops, rare supply drops, and get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Probably even more if I'm really if I'm really unlucky. I could probably like hit more supply drops and still not get anything. And that's a problem. That's a big problem. So I just kind of want to throw that out there, and I want you guys to be able to know what I think and my opinions on that, because I think it's a big problem if we have a game developer and a publisher that is flat out lying to our face. Wow, dude, that was stupid. Lying to our face. I do not appreciate that. I do not agree with that, and that should not be happening. And the fact that they're making those moves irritates the living shit out of me, because I do not like liars, okay? I try to stay as honest as possible. And when I see a game that I've been playing for several years now, turning over a new leaf to with supply drops, and decide to start lying to us about the fact that supply drops are only going to stay cosmetic, and then they end up bringing in ranged weapons and stuff like that, I'm not okay with that. I am not okay with that at all. And you guys can call me over dramatic or whatever the hell you want to call me, or call me out of line. You know, I don't care. But I believe where I'm standing with this is absolutely and completely okay. I think that everybody will end up agreeing with me too, is that they are just squeezing the money out of us and lying to us. And that's just not okay at all. And I think all of you guys would agree with me on that. I know that that's what I believe. I believe that very, very bigly. I believe that, like, so much. But anyway, guys, this has been SYG Uchiha here. Hope you guys all have a wonderful night. Don't forget to leave a like or subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.